Average Canadian mortgage payments 2023. Canadian mortgage borrowers are getting squeezed by higher rates, that's the narrative. Credit bureau data tends to disagree, implying surging home prices did most of the damage. Equifax data shows the average monthly mortgage payment surged higher in Q3 2022. Expected with higher interest rates, except new mortgages are rising much faster. The trend also began 2 years ago, when interest rates fell to a record low. Canadian households have seen mortgage rates rip higher, but maybe not as high as you think. The average monthly payment reached $1,460 in Q3 2022, up 2.2% from the last quarter. Payment size is up 5.6% from last year, which is a huge increase for shelter costs. Though it's substantially lower than the 6.8% rate of inflation, and close to average wage growth. Canadian mortgage payments have consistently shown big growth over the past few years. An average monthly payment was just $1,220 in 2017, and has since climbed 19.3% within 5 years. The compound annual growth rate, CAGR, of 3.5% over the period is quite substantial. Especially since financing rates were much lower over this time compared to today. Home prices explain this trend quite nicely. A benchmark home saw its price show 5.8% CAGR over the period. Even before higher rates are considered, there's an obvious reason why the average payment was rising. Existing loan data emphasizes how payment pressure has been a home price story. The average monthly payment on an existing mortgage was just $1,440 in Q3 2022, up 5.1% from last year. The average for a new mortgage hit $1,910 in Q3, up 17.8% from a year before. A rapid surge in borrowing costs isn't great, but home prices clearly did a lot of the damage here. A similar trend can be observed the year before interest rates began to climb. Existing mortgages had an average monthly payment of $1,370 in Q3 2021, rising 4% from last year. New mortgages came in at $1,620, up 11.7% over the same period. Mortgage payments on new mortgages surged 3x faster while rates were at the record low. Existing loans are also seeing growth boosted by the inclusion of aging new loans. Canada's housing affordability narrative is focused largely on financing costs. Especially when it comes to variable rate products, where most of the coverage is focused. However, that's only a part of the story, with low rates driving excess demand being a bigger driver. Even when rates weren't rising, affordability was being eroded even faster by rising prices. Higher interest rates have already begun to change buyer psychology, reducing prices. As a healthier demand balance forms without stimulus, most experts see affordability improving. The improvement is expected largely through lower prices though, not falling interest rates.